Today we're joined by Cheryl Gudmunson, who is the fundraising committee chair out at the Foam Lake Golf and Country Club as you guys get set to build a brand new clubhouse. I know it's been in the works for a while, Cheryl. You're a 10-year resident of Leslie Beach at the park where the course is. You and your husband live there. I think when you moved there, you kind of just got involved with the golf course, and that's kind of why we're here today, or what?
Yes, that's exactly it. We're wanting to see some improvements here.
So when you and your husband moved to Leslie Beach, were you big golfers in the past where you previously lived, or was it kind of something you just fell into just because it is such a great little 9-hole course?
Actually, no, I was not a golfer. I thought golf was a walk interrupted by a little white ball. And years, my husband and my friends also really enjoy golfing, and I got to enjoy it a heck of a lot more since we moved here because it is one of the focal points of our community, and we can golf quite often as compared to in bigger centers. So yes, we got involved with more golf, and there's been, I'm very happy to say, a lot of new golfers who have joined our golf club, young and old, just because it is here and it is great exercise, and COVID certainly helped bring out more people to golf as well.
Yeah, it definitely did. It's an integral part to a community. It's no different than the rink in the winter, right? It's kind of that hub. What makes your course, I guess you kind of touched on it there, but what makes, the Foam Lake Golf and Country Club so instrumental to the area, kind of between Yorkton and that bigger city or center of Humboldt almost?
It is located on Fishing Lake, part of the Leslie Beach Regional Park, and it's situated alongside the Chorney Beach cabins and homes. And it is something that anybody of any age can do all summer long. It's not expensive by comparison to many other sports, and it gets people outside enjoying the fresh air and visiting and communicating with others in the community. It's kind of become a community unto itself here at the golf course.
Yeah, that's a very great answer, and I think most are like that for sure. So obviously raising money to build a new clubhouse, and we're going to get to that and how people can help out. I know Credit Union is involved and whatnot, but it's for you 10 years ago, there was a lot of flooding and whatnot going on. So I guess how has it transpired over the last 10 years and the need for one?
Well, in 2007, there was a massive flood here, and there's been some flooding happening on our actual golf course pretty much every spring that it's quite wet. And our clubhouse has been set to the back burner because the priority is actually the course. And our clubhouse now is at the stage that we do need to address it. So we are in the process of fundraising and very excited about the donations that we have received so far to date and those that we hope to get in the future.
Talk about, I guess, just some of the needs that maybe aren't there. And I don't know how old the building is, maybe roughly 50 years old or something, but I have to think like, it doesn't have the, the commercial kitchen and all that stuff that can really help elevate your club. So what's the new one? What are the plans and the goals for the new one for you guys?
Well, the biggest thing is that it will be one building. Our current building is comprised of 4 buildings that have been moved in over the years and joined together. We would have one roof, one floor of one building. And as you mentioned, a commercial kitchen, a designated pro shop, and a more functional meeting and I guess celebrating an area, because right now our clubhouse main area also has a secondary area that's behind a wall. And so when we have large events, we have people outside, inside, and around the corner, so to speak. And those that are speaking have to adjust for those people sitting in all the different areas. That will be phenomenal to have everybody basically in one room.
Yeah, it probably opens the door for, seating parties, harvest parties, weddings, reunions. The goals are endless when it comes to that type of stuff, because right now you probably get overlooked, even though it is a beautiful, with the golf course and the lake, it's a beautiful facility, but just not that room to eat, or not that room to just kind of, have that reception.
Yes, exactly. It has gorgeous views out the windows looking up our number 9 and number 1 holes, and you can actually see number 6 from here. But without the seating capacity, it makes it difficult to entice people to use our facility for those types of events. It has been done, but not as much as we could do in the future.
Of course, yeah, that's going to help the bottom line of the golf course for sure. Before we talk about credit union being involved in the fundraising itself, how excited is everybody in the community and the course now that you guys are, people are coming in and playing a little bit? How exciting is it around town knowing that hopefully shovels are in the ground sometime soon in the future here?
Well, everybody's getting really excited. I keep getting asked, well, how long before the ground is turned and we start seeing some activity? And I don't really have an answer for that, other than as soon as we raise enough money to dig the shovels into the ground. We're so far detached from that particular aspect of it, because our goal is specifically to raise the funds, and the board of directors will determine when they have enough funds to meet the demand of what it is they're trying to build. So we're just focusing mostly on raising money, and once we get a little bit closer, which we're getting there very much so, then we will see a lot more of the prototype and more information about what exactly the board has planned. We haven't got all those details worked out yet, but the board is working on it.
I know a lot of, as you mentioned, kind of as we were chatting ahead of time, so 50/50 has been donated back, probably some stuff from events. I know there was a group that got a hole-in-one a couple of years ago, and I did an interview there, and I understand some of the money went back to the Club 19 there. So talk about the fundraising, how people can help out. And I know Connects, or maybe it's not Connexus, but Credit Union, and get the branch right, please, for me. So they're helping out to the form of $100,000, I believe. So yeah, talk about that a little bit.
Okay, so we've had some very generous donors. As you mentioned, we had a team win a hole-in-one here last year at a tournament, and they donated a portion of their winnings back towards the clubhouse. We've had memorial donations in memory of those previous members who have since passed on. And we also have had just people in general who want to support the clubhouse, who have perhaps been members in the past but can't golf anymore, donate towards us. And then this winter we've had the Foam Lake Credit Union come forward, and we're so excited about this. They have what's called a Make Us Pay campaign, where they are willing to match any donations up to $100,000.
Great. It's Foam Lake Credit Union. I want to get that out there. And it's great how it is still Foam Lake Credit Union, right? In the day and age where a lot of they can converge and come together. I guess what can, if anybody sees this, how can they help if they want to? Maybe they're a former Foam Lake resident and they haven't, or there's some sort of connection there. How can they get in touch with you guys?
Well, anybody can donate who's interested in supporting our cause. And donations can be made to the Foam Lake Credit Union or to the Resort Village of Leslie Beach Clubhouse Fund if they're looking for a tax receipt. And you can also make donations directly to the Foam Lake Golf and Country Club. And any dollar that is raised will be matched by the Foam Lake Credit Union. So our committee has kicked off a campaign, a sponsorship campaign, which is tagged CU at the clubhouse. And that will allow members the opportunity to donate to join our leaderboard. And we have a leaderboard whereby donors or sponsors can get a hole-in-one or a birdie or a par. And it's based on whatever it is that they contribute. So if you're looking to get a hole-in-one, that would be a $25,000 or more donation. But if you're looking to perhaps get a eagle, it might be 5,000 or more, or a par is 1,000 or more, or a mulligan $500 or more. And then we also are setting up a board, a separate board for those donations under $500.
Giving everybody their, showing that they care for sure, and it's just a legacy that's going to go on. Is there a goal for when you guys would like to break ground? I know you mentioned it's kind of not up to you, but is there a goal in mind to have this money raised?
We hope that our clubhouse is up within the next 5 years.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough, for sure. Lastly here, Cheryl, anything else you want to add that I didn't lead you into, or anything else you just want to let the folks know about what you guys are doing there?
I think that golfing is a sport for anybody of any age, and it's not that difficult if you can count to 10, which I normally get 10, but it's an individual sport that you can do with other people. The only person you ever play against is yourself. So if you're intimidated that you're not good enough, don't worry about that. Just come out and golf and support the local community golf course. We hope that it's around for many years to come to provide entertainment and sport to those in the future as much as it has in the past.
Yeah, you guys definitely aren't the first to be undergoing this massive, workload, and you won't be the last. There's other, small towns that are doing as well. Good luck to you guys, and we'll be here along the way to help out, and can't wait to see the finished product out there.
You and me both. I'm really excited to see that.